A former hire car driver who allegedly set off a pipe bomb in one of New York City's busiest transport corridors has been charged 24 hours after the explosion that caused a peak-hour frenzy in Midtown Manhattan. It comes as police in Bangladesh questioned the wife of aka Eidullah, 27, the man accused of putting together a low-tech explosive device in his Brooklyn apartment using household items, Christmas tree lights, screws and a piece of pipe that he found at a job site in Midtown where he had worked as an electrician recently. A man with a bomb-like device strapped to his body set off an explosion at one of New York's busiest commuter hubs at rush hour on Monday, injuring himself and 3 others in what New York Mayor Bill de Blasio called an attempted terrorist attack. Crews battling a massive wind-driven California wildfire that has torched nearly 1,000 buildings and charred an area larger than New York City on Monday struggled to protect communities menaced by flames along the state's scenic coastline. Keaton Jones urges people who are being bullied to be strong in a video that has sparked the #HashtagWithKeaton and messages from celebrities including Justin Bieber. U.S. President Donald Trump signed his administration's first space policy directive, directing NASA to send astronauts back to the Moon and eventually Mars. The former Twitter employee who shut down Donald Trump's account last month, says he did so by accident, but does admit that some of the US president's tweets do breach Twitter's rules. Vladimir Putin orders the withdrawal of a significant part of Russia's military in Syria, after saying the problem of Islamic State in Syria has been solved spectacularly. A man with a bomb-like device strapped to his body set off an explosion at one of New York's busiest commuter hubs at rush hour on Monday, injuring himself and 3 others in what New York Mayor Bill de Blasio called an attempted terrorist attack. Allah was charged by New York officials on Tuesday morning, local time, with making a terroristic threat, supporting an act of terrorism and criminal possession of a weapon. It's expected that federal charges will also be filed. Police say he entered an underground walkway beneath 42nd Street and 8th Avenue that connected 2 subway stations, Port Authority and Times Square, at about 7:20 am on Monday, local time. He allegedly detonated the bomb that was strapped to his chest using Velcro strips and cable ties. But only the chemical component exploded. The pipe did shatter, so no shrapnel was released. Allah was the only person injured and is recovering in hospital with serious burns and cuts to his hands and abdomen. He has allegedly spoken candidly to investigators from his hospital bed, telling them that he chose the Port Authority hallway because it had Christmas-themed posters, thereby invoking similar terrorist attacks on Christmas markets in Europe, the New York Times reported. Get the latest news and updates emailed straight to your inbox. By submitting your email, you are agreeing to Fairfax Media's terms and conditions and privacy policy.